Get a little stone there. Let's see here again. No one is working. But still, this is good. This is really good. There's enough fish coats right now, but there's also only 3 houses. I think they're working now. So I heard a sound. Yeah, it is. They are working. But only 2 times and then stopped again. The weather looks okay, but there's a lot of iron north of here, just up here, a lot of iron. Just be sure that I do have that iron. A lot of iron there. And crazy amount of iron there. So they should not be in any trouble getting iron to this place here. And this is going to get full shortly. They're working. I hear the hammering, but it's not. Why is this child running around? Gathering fuel? Why? When you have... When you're sick? You should be in the hospital. What's happening here? They should be in the hospital. There is a hospital right here. 9 patients. They have a lot more patients, so why not just... Maybe because of the situation. But things need to be done. Okay, now there's a storage barn there also. I hope there's no one working on these. It's on 50%. That is crazy. That I can get that much so fast. They remove all that. Okay, this is not sick anymore. Visiting the doctor, that's nice. I do not like typhus, that's crazy. Not bad stomach, it's not like really bad. Like, not as bad, it's just the worst. It's like typhus, Black Death, plague or something like that. Maybe it could wipe out the whole city. It could, probably. Whoa, whoa. Old age, old age, old age, old age. Okay, that's... look at that labor there. Falling. This pasture needs to be wool. Do I have any wool? Yeah, 25, but that's not that much. What about leather? Okay, this has a lot of fish now. That's also good. So these people can... $200 steel tools. Yeah, why not? They have the locks, right? There's locks here. Should not get more locks. There's 128 logs there. And there's a lot of logs there, so I should not do this. Just keep it going. Okay, another one. Okay, bring the leather. I will need that. And also the 100 warm coats. Not 1,000. 750. Because I am actually saying I need 100 warm coats in storage. Some of these southern areas do not have that resource I really need. To just have a little stock when things are getting bad. But let's see. Get this worked on. They need everything nearly. Except locks. Locks they seems to have some of. Coal. Maybe they need some coal. I can also say I could purchase things instead of stopping, but I like to have micromanagement on this. $450. I'm not sure they will do. I can keep a track on what I need when I just do it as standard trading. This is much better, else maybe everything will fall apart because I'm just thinking of something and that's not happening. Liliuchain, do not know where this is. They could just build another stockpile or something else. Okay. The logs has been going to these. But there's no people working on any of these, right? No. 62 and there's 2 people working. They need a lot of logs here to get this to work, but there's a lot of logs north of here, so it should be okay. Need iron. Look at these areas, they're totally empty. There's 1 log here and nothing else. This has warm coats and fish. I like the fish is growing here, and that's not growing but fishing, but growing in this stock because of the people getting here. A lot of these houses are getting built. Wow. I think the logs are firewood or something are placed differently around. Okay, this is ready now. Taylor. This still needs a lot of logs. Okay, he's carrying them in. One house ready. Let's see. This has everything right now, what I can see. Do I need coal? There's stone there, a lot of stone, and firewood. Because I built that one there. Let's see. There's coal there, and there's a lot of coal here. And iron. But I could use some extra coal, why not? Maybe it's stone that's worst because it's mountain the coal are using, but the stone are using ground that I need. Wow, leather. Didn't see that. $700? Is that not right? Yeah. What about food? Is there enough food here? There's a lot of leather there, wool. But what about food? Venison, wow. Down there there's a lot of food, but what about the other side here? It looks okay, but it's not perfect at all. Here there's problem with what I think is food issues. I'm building things around here, but also down here. Not knowing how it will go. What about this one down here? This done. This has been built now. And I really wanted some iron in here. $100 stone. I'm still looking for steel. I got the iron, I can see 100. Then there's a tunnel here. And food. Coal and coal, okay. Everything is running fine right now, I can see. Everything is built, tunnel, like... Just need more men. And more buildings. Let's see what they can do here. It's a little bit odd actually, because of the iron shortage and then stone here also. They should have a lot. Maybe they have to carry it a long way. The food is still growing. That's the main reason I'm building. Trying to use these areas here, orchards. Maybe housing here. Could have some. Everything looks fine and slow and easy. But also took a lot of people from this place here. Late autumn, so the food yield is falling, but look at that. Okay, now that's ready. That also got its iron. Storage barn, tavern. I think I do not have any tavern here, so let's just make sure I do not have one. Blacksmith, schoolhouse, market, hospital, storage barn. No, it's just 2 storage barns. Just one side of the. I need to do this again. I hope the workers, the place where the 2 workers are, can actually do the right thing. And have the resources there instead of like waiting to get the resources and nothing is happening. That's the worst thing I even know about this. That they actually put people on areas where they do not have anything. Okay, that is fields, and I will have 1. Maybe I'll wait for that field to be grown until the tavern's ready. I'm not even sure that this is the right move for me. I do not know what we can. Potato. Maybe just potatoes. Or cherry. And potatoes again. Warm coat, that's 500. No. Nothing right now, please. Just get my little town here growing. Potato, cherry, and potato. Okay. Nothing here. Potato. Bean. The farmer died. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. I will take it for the fishermen. And again, need housing. Stone, iron, stone, iron, stone and iron. I would like to find where they're building now. where the two builders has gone. That's also a thing I would like to see if you can find the building areas. Okay, that's nearly full with graveyards on the cemetery there. Also made one down here. That's not built. That's not built either. That storage barn is nearly full. Not put anything out here, right? Right now, it's like, that's just standard. I do not know where I'm building anything. Except here, of course, but there's no people. There's a lot of things lacking, stone and stuff. I have fewer iron than I have stone. That is actually quite good. Okay, this is ready. That's ready. Everything's ready there, but log, stone, iron. That's just stone. That's stone and iron, and that's just stone again. And what's this doing? What is it? Picking up resources, okay. To this place. They got steel tools, warm coats. They had iron. That's gone now. Maybe that's good that he goes around getting the iron so these buildings can have what's needed. Hunter, okay. Whoa. I need more people. I really need more people, but again, also need the housing to be done, but that's a lot of housing right here. I'm making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's 14 people minimum. But still, maybe not enough. I will wait till they get built. But this is quite okay now with the students. It's higher than I've seen before, so that's really, really good. I'd like to see this getting removed and taken. Okay, can't do anything about rock. There's iron there, so if iron is needed, but it should not be needed. There's so much iron around. Like this. They should just go up, get the iron, and move on. A lot of venison. That will, of course, be removed when these buildings are built. I should build some more houses. But I need to build them inside the area. I could do this on right here and see if I could. Where's the road? No. So I cannot build the first one there. then I could do this. Let's see if I can... No. One, two, three, four, five. This is quite a good place to build, I think, up here. 5 more. And then... One. Two. 3. Yeah. That's nice. 4. I can't go any deeper than that, but that's okay. This is actually incredible. I'm gonna get a lot of things built here, a lot of houses, and this should be sheep. Oh, miner. Let's see if he had something I can need. Warm coat, steel tools. Ale. Let's get some ale. Has the firewood now, so... And let's get the 100 steel tools, so... $650. Yeah. And then just look at it. The firewood has been used, the fish is there, the iron is there, the stone is there, the steel is there. What about... Where is there's a storage barn there, of course. Well, that's 100% full. Why not put a storage barn in here also? That's a little bit weird, I haven't done that. Oh no. Not just one, right? Okay, I could do this. But I need to figure out if I could place the mine here. Nope. Not there, but here. Nope. That will not work. Not there either. So that is a good way to say place a bomb. And especially now that there's an area there where I can put them in. And they have storage barns totally full up here. And that is nearly also full. So I really need another one, I think. If I can. But maybe houses is more appropriate. That won't fit. Or was it because that I could actually build a mine here that I waited? Yeah. I should not do anything to jeopardize this mining area. Maybe I should just build it and then that's also 100% full. But I'm building one right down there now. That's 99% full. That's wow. I'm building this mostly because of this area here.